Like piercing power is better.
Yeah, against chainmail always.
Yeah. That I mean.
Yeah, it makes sense because it's less distributed.
Exactly expected.
Yeah.
That it's going to be easier to pierce it than it is to cut through it. Not what we know from archaeology, from the few finds of people who still had their chainmail on, they tended to have intact chainmail and unintact soft body parts. So blunt force trauma was the expectation of death. So far, we're getting exactly what we expected. So.
Did we break anything?
What?
Nope.
No fractured ribs.
We don't have a mace, do we?
What?
No, we'll have
We don't have a mace, but we do have an axe. So, and we haven't seen that in action yet. Who would like?
Howdy, my dog.
Why don't you use that? It's not going to exactly simulate this axe, but we do not want the mass of this axe to. Yes. Never. So, feel free. Have you signed the waiver?
Yeah.
Okay. Step in.
You're going to hit this with the force.
Okay.
Right.
One level.
Step to the side and try and hit.
Yep.
Well, you would hit somebody else you'd expect them to.
And as of right now, I see that 5 people. I appreciate
You need to wait
that.
about 5 to 10 seconds. Uh, 77, 74. 57 the first time. What's the number?
90.
So it's sitting about 70s plus or minus 10. Typical.
That would doesn't feel hard, but.
Oh, you did solid. Yeah.
Oh, I feel a bit. I think we're supposed to further down.
This is what you're hitting your opponent with.
I only did cut, so.
There you go. 114. Now, come here, my friend. I'll take that sword from you, and you have your choice if you wish to use a sword or wish to use the axe. Absolutely. Why don't you step right on up in front here?
Down front?
Yep. Okay. Yep. It's fine.
That's a lot of power.
Keep going. One more. Get your 5 shots in. Okay. Now.
Did he break the chainmail?
What I
doubt it.
Okay. So the chainmail appears undamaged. Anybody want to see the edge of the?
Probably taking a little bit of lumping.
I imagine now after 2 shots, it's starting to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For those of you who came in late, I checked this yesterday, and I couldn't cut a tomato with it without smushing the tomato, and I didn't freeze the tomato.
There's a gap in the chain right here, but I doubt the sword did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was striking a little higher than that.
Very huge, I
It's
think.
up there.
Yeah.
They were
It's an older.
Oh, that was way too
This is
long.
Taz's like original home.
Yep. And that's exactly what we're going to start trying to do. So let me give you your sword back. And it looks like there are a couple other people who want to get in here. Can this good knight who was here first borrow a rattan sword? You go
I was
ahead.
hitting
I'm
a bit
just
harder
gonna
as
check
close to the
ribs.
hilt to see my upper range. But still like hitting some of that. So.
That's what we're trying to say. Is this is how hard you're hitting.
Yeah,
it.
You just hit it as
I
flat
imagine the
as you
70s
can.
of my
Arabella.
normal hits.
Wanted to make sure the machine was ready to go.
I believe he wants your attention.
Can you give directions?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'm a mid-realmer of Pennsic all the time. I'm always impressed with how many people look like manage to fly
Ribs
halfway around the
already
world.
intact.
to get here.
I hear there was one year, like a long time ago, when they had 50, and I'm like,
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I did miss the spot I was aiming at.
Well, that's the class, everyone.
Okay. New design coming up. All right. Keep rocking.
You may have broken that, sir, but you haven't broken this
I
yet.
haven't broken the pig.
Yet. Okay, again, I remind you to try to choose a location, because if you end up with multiple strikes, you're going to want to try to make use of the damage already done to the armor. Would you like to take one more, since we did, well, you did only one. Okay.
Oh, chainmail.
Oh, yeah, bro. Look, three links, it looks like.
There you go.
Right, I'm glad I gave you one more shot, because nicely done.
Nicely.
Okay, I'm gonna reach under there and see if those ribs are intact now.
That would do it.
Okay, so ribs are intact, but the costal cartilage was popped at the level of the third rib. So, yeah, he wouldn't be feeling too good right now. The likelihood, thinking about my anatomy, he would at least have had a bruised lung and might have even damaged heart with those shots. Good job! Woohoo! Okay, we have another, and yeah, I don't think we'll hit that now anymore. I think we're okay. Yeah, powered it already. Okay. I can see no damage to the chain. I am going to reach up and check for damage.
Oh, look at this.
You did pop a cartilage, but the ribs are intact still.
So, who's going to be the first one to take the axe to it?
Do you want that? Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So if you put something in the hole, it's like a light.
Yeah, go up to 5. Okay. So we're going to do a little teaching here. We're going to do a little teaching. From previous experiments, we've learned a few things about how things work. One is that the best way of short of thrusting. No, let's do that. Who wants to come in here and thrust with this sword? Come on up here, my friend. I am going to move you to the back, because the likelihood that you will break a rib is virtually zero with a thrust. You're going to penetrate between them, which is fine. So we can have, so what we had with the spear was somebody here, we begin in the back half, and we'll see. The only thing that I request that you do is not bury it so deep into the spine that we can't get it out. Okay? So I'm just gonna step back, and feel free to use your best thrust.
Oh.
Do we have the drill? No. Okay.